atmosphere nationwide over planned protest by the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress during the week. This is contained in a statement by the spokesperson for the Nigeria Police Force, ACP Olumiyiwa Adejobi. The force headquarters said the IG is deeply concerned about recent developments regarding the planned nationwide protests by the labor unions. According to the statement, the IG urged all parties involved to ensure that the planned demonstrations are conducted in a peaceful manner to prevent being hijacked by miscreants, owing to the previous ugly experiences of such protests in most major cosmopolitan cities in the country. He warned against violence, saying that Nigeria Police Force will not tolerate any act that threatens the peace and well-being of the country, adding that perpetrators will be dealt with. The Nigeria State Police Command has nabbed at least 9 suspects allegedly specialized in attacking and robbing trucks along the highways in Tafa local government area of the state. It was gathered that the suspects specialized in targeting and monitoring faulty loaded trucks, especially along Abuja-Kaduna Kefi-Jos Road, Nasarawa, Akwanga, and Mina Suleja roads. Confirming the development, the State Police Command, through the Public Relations Officer, DSP Wasiu Abiodun in Mina, said their arrest was made possible through intelligence gathered by police in the area for conspiracy and belonging to a robbery gang. He explained that the suspects were arrested in a Volkswagen Sharon vehicle along Kaduna-Abuja Highway at Sabon Wuse Tafa local government. According to him, the vehicle's body was found to have been riddled with some bullets impacts and occupied by 9 men suspected to be criminal-minded persons. He further revealed that during the interrogation, the suspects confessed to the crime and claimed that they have a warehouse at Akwanga where they keep the loot, while they sell the items in Kano State. Reportedly being stabbed to death by suspected thieves and his tricycle stolen in Potiskum local government area of Yobe State. The police public relations officer, Yobe State Command, DSP Dungus Abdul Karim, who confirmed the incident to newsmen, explained that the police are on the trail of the perpetrators. Dauliti's uncle, Mohammed Umar, told newsmen that his nephew went out for his business of riding commercial tricycle, but he did not return home as he used to. It would be recalled that the command recently called on residents to always cooperate with the police and sister security agencies operating in the state by giving credible information and reports on any suspicious movement or activities at all times. While operative sacked round hoodlums in a camp inside a forest in Oshumogu, Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State, Director Army Public Relations, Nigeria Army Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, who disclosed they said the camp was invaded by the operatives following tip-off. He revealed that 5 operatives sustained varying degrees of injury from IEDs detonated by the criminals. General Nwachukwu stated that the valiant troops overpowered the irredentist group in the firefight, compelling them to abandon their position as they fled with gunshots wounds into nearby bushes. Army spokesperson further said Nigeria Army encouraged citizens of the Southeast to continue by going about their daily activities and businesses. The troops of the Nigerian Army have arrested 5 indigenous people of Biafra fighters during clearance operations in Anambra and Imo State's forest. The troops, in collaboration with other security agencies, also destroyed the training camps and hideouts of the fighters. A statement by the Director Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, said the operations were carried out following intelligence that the fighters were enforcing a sit-at-home order in Onitsha. A According to the statement, in the ongoing operations to deter enforcement of the illegal sit-at-home declared by the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed wing, Eastern Security Network, combined troops of 82 Division Nigerian Army, Sister Services, Nigeria Police, and other security agencies have successfully raided harder hideouts and training camps belonging to IPOB in Somogo Forest, spanning Anambra and Imo states. This is the news across the country, coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Voice of the West, Nigeria. Now a mid-news message. Whoever has brains in his head, feet in his shoes, can always steer himself from trouble. Stay yourself away from trouble. Entertainment news packaged by Ifetayo Aribisala focuses on the social-cultural significance of waka music among the Yoruba tribe of Nigeria, and she now reports.
Waka music is a popular Islamic-oriented Yoruba music genre. It is an Islamic Yoruba music originally rooted in Hausa tradition and adopted by the Yoruba in the early 19th century. Music is one of the oldest musical genres in Nigeria, which is as old as Juju and Fuji, essentially made popular by Alhaja Batili Alake from Ijebu, who took the genre into mainstream Nigerian music by playing it at concerts, hailing her the first waka singer. Late Alhaja Batili Alake successfully produced several songs. Some of the songs she released during her reign include Iwa, Leke Leke, Oju Mitimo, among others. His assessment on the evolution and the future of waka music in Nigeria, a media professional in Osun State, Mr. Muhyiddin Adeleke, said waka music is still involved, adding that Salawa Abeni took it into another level and the future of waka music is largely threatened in this generation.
Information has it that waka music will be traced to Alhaja Batili Alake from Ijebu Wosu in Ogun State, and the woman did a human's job to popularize this music genre. And I want to tell you that it's still very much in vogue. But the likes of Salawa Abeni and Kudrat Alaragbo came on board around 1992. And since then, waka music has been waxing stronger and stronger.
Yoruba society music was an integral part of everyday life, even though Yoruba music is a male-dominated industry with concentration on Fuji, high-life Juju music. The female musicians in the industry have created a distinct genre known as waka music. Salawa Abeni and Kuburatu Alaragbo joined the pack. Salawa Abeni was later crowned Queen of Waka by the late Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi. Speaking on the social-cultural significance of the waka music among the Yoruba tribe, Mrs. Janet Badewale said waka music needs to be promoted among youths.
Waka music is a good music. It's an indigenous music. It's a music that we need to promote, even especially among the youths, because it's like most of our youth, they prefer this hip-hop and foreign music. But our indigenous music too are okay. and we need to promote them among the youth.
Waka music has no connection whatsoever with the official song of the 2010 FIFA World Cup called Waka Waka, which is a traditional African soldier song from Cameroon. Internationally, Waka music has been performed as cappella by women during religious ceremonies, although sometimes accompanied by hand clapping. Music of the Yoruba people of the southwestern Nigeria, comprising a variety of ancient and modern traditions crucial to the West African music. Waka music by female singers Batili Alake and Sanawa Abeni illustrates how an agency of communication and relevance is created. Ifetalo for OSBC Entertainment News.
The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja has reserved judgment in the petition of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, seeking nullification of the declaration of Bola Tinubu as winner of the February 25 presidential election. Chairman of the tribunal, Justice Simon Temani, while reserving judgment, said that the date of its delivery would be communicated to parties in the dispute. The major petitioner, Atiku, asked the tribunal to do substantial justice to his petition and not technical judgment that may pervert the course of justice. Abia State Commissioner for Education, Professor Uche Eme Uche, has held a special meeting in Humaya with critical stakeholders aimed at strengthening education in the state. During the meeting, which was attended by leaders of the Association of Primary School Head Teachers of Nigeria, All Nigerian Confederation of Principals of Secondary Schools, and National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Abia State chapters, the commissioner reviewed the state government's plans to launch the Reclaim Your School initiative. According to the commissioner, the days of existence of substandard schools in Abia are over, as the new administration is out to maintain zero tolerance for the operation of substandard schools, even as she stated that dilapidated public schools across the state would be rehabilitated to provide Abia children with conducive learning environment. The Economic Commission of West African States read a riot act to the military junta in Niger, stating that it would explore military in reinstalling the ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. Some analysts who spoke with OSBC News while condemning rising trend in military coup in South Africa region urged African leaders to deliver on their electoral promises in stemming the trend. Rachel Atemigoke files in details.
In his capacity as the chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hosted an emergency meeting of member states at the presidential villa in response to the developments in Niger Republic. The president of the commission, Mr. Omar Toure, who read the communique, disclosed that all chiefs of defense staff of member states will proceed for an emergency meeting to strategize on effective ways to implement possible military operations aimed at restoring the ousted democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum. He added that democratically elected president of the Niger Republic, as recognized by the Economic Community of West African States and international community. The commission therefore handed the military junta in Niger 7-day ultimatum to reinstall President Bazoum. The military junta in Niger has, however, warned against any external military intervention, stressing that it has a firm determination to defend the territorial border against any intruder. Speaking with OSBC News on the steps taken by ECOWAS, Otumba Jumoke Ogunkayede bemoaned the developments as disheartening.
The coup there, the military they rule by fear. They don't follow any constitution. And as a progressive, I will not support the fact that anywhere in Africa, soldiers will just take over and begin to dictate the terms. For example, I read somewhere that they said they will kill the finance minister in 48 hours unless he gives account for the country's money. That is weird. That is barbaric.
In his perspective, a lecturer at the Department of Political Science, Osun State College of Education, Ilesha, Dr. Alabi Williams, urged democratically elected leaders in Africa to deliver on their electoral promises in stemming the ugly trend.
The way things are going now, and with the way democratic practice is being practiced in so many African countries where there is lawlessness, non-adherence to rule of law, and hunger that has pervaded most African countries, I don't see the threat being carried out by ECOWAS unless there is a kind of added input in terms of employing military competence in order to work to chase out the military rule in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and some other areas.
While most analysts of the unfolding developments commended the economic community of West African states for taking the bold steps, they were however cynical on the implementation of its military expedition without standing army for such tasks. Rachel Ademigoke reporting for OSBC News.
The spokesman for the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, Tunji Oketumbi, has confirmed that a chopper has crashed in the Oba Akron area in Lagos State. Also, an official of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, told newsmen that the chopper burst into flames when the incident happened. LASEMA also said 4 persons, including the pilot, were on board the ill-fated copter, and they were all rescued alive and taken to a nearby hospital. The Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ Zone B, will tomorrow morning hold a public lecture titled Enhancing Good Governance in a Beleaguered Economy, to be delivered by Professor Adeolu Akonde. A statement by the Vice President, NUJ Zone B, Ronke Samo, says the lecture holds at the NUJ Press Center, Oshubu. Special guest of honor at the event is the wife of the state governor, Erelu Ngozi Adeleke. Chairman of the occasion is the Chairman League of Veteran Journalists, Prince Adepoju Atsabatele, while keynote speaker is former Chairman NUJ Osun State Council and Director News and Current Affairs, OSBC Radio, Comrade Abiodun Olalere. The statement says the chief host of the public lecture is the national president, NUJ Chief Chris Isiguzo. Osun State Broadcasting Corporation Model School end of academic session activities holds tomorrow in the morning. A release by the school management indicates that venue of the program is the school premises. The release urges all invited guests and parents to arrive early. Super Falcons of Nigeria will face Group D winners England in the round of 16 in the ongoing FIFA Women's World Cup. David Ojo of our sports desk brings this and more updates in the world of sports.
In the Women's World Cup, the captain of Zambian women's national team, Barbara Banda, has made history at the ongoing FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand by netting the tournament's 1,000 goals since 1991. 23-year-old Shanghai Shengel forward who plies her club trade in the Chinese Women's Super League scored from the penalty spot in the 31st minute to double Zambia's lead over their Group C opponent Costa Rica. Group D table toppers, the 3 Lionesses of England, will face Super Falcons of Nigeria in the round of 16 in the ongoing FIFA Women's World Cup after defeating China by 6 goals to 1, while Denmark will face one of the co-host nations, Australia, also in the round of 16 after winning Haiti by 2 goals to nothing in the last game of the Group D match. Other results in the competition shows that Netherlands trashed Vietnam 7 goals to nothing, while the defending champion, the United States of America, had a 0-0 draw with the Portuguese. Games to be played tomorrow shows that Brazil will face Jamaica, while Panama will lock hands with France. In Group D fixtures, Argentina will face Sweden, while South Africa will trade tackles with Italy. One of the Saudi Arabian football giant, Al Hilal, tabled a mouth-watering amount, €140 million, for the services of Napoli prolific striker Victor Osimhen, prepared to offer Osimhen unbelievable £1 million per week, wages equivalent to €1 billion per week, €4 billion per month, 48 billion naira per year. Dutch defender Van Dijk has been named Liverpool FC captain ahead of the 2023-2024 season. Dijk succeeded Englishman Jordan Addison following his move to Saudi Arabia club Al Tifa this summer. Also confirmed was the appointment of England right back Trent Alexander-Arnold as assistant captain. Former Brazil defender Dani Alves is said to be prosecuted with rape by the Spanish legal system tomorrow, following an investigation that was opened early stages of 2023. Calder Alves was detained in January after being accused of raping a young woman in the bathroom of a nightclub in late December. This is David Ojo for Sport Update.
That was the news across the country, edited by Nathaniel Oyegoke and delivered by Timitokbe Olajuwola. For more about us, visit www.osbcng.org. Thanks for listening. Good evening.
You are live. On Osun Radio. Osun Radio. 104.5 FM.
Láti rédíò Ọ̀ṣun 104.5 FM Òṣogbo alóore oòrùn Nàìjíríà ètò akọni obìnrin náà ni a máa mú wá fún yín.
Kádàní ní ìmọ̀ràn kádánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún ìdílé aláyọ̀ wọ́n tó ń gbé agbára rónì akọni obìnrin èyí gbègede o wọ́n gbègede o wọ́n fàkọyọ ẹ pé kí n gbẹ́ o akọni obìnrin tó kárí ayé abẹ́ olùdásílẹ̀ ajínrere tó rí àánú gbà màmá wa Matilda Fáríndé ojú yìí ṣe olóòórùn abiyamọ gidi ni wọ́n abiyamọ abọ̀já gbọ́rọ̀ alárẹ́nu àṣàṣì àbọ̀rọ̀dùn mẹ̀kúnnù àjìjàgbara fún òpó pẹ̀lú ọmọ òrukàn alátìlẹ́yìn àwọn ọ̀dọ́ fún ìdàgbàsókè àwùjọ kádàní ní ìmọ̀ràn kádánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún ìdílé aláyọ̀.
Káàbọ̀ ṣe Elédùmarè ìbà. Adúpẹ́ o.
Èyí gbè.
Ó lè jẹ́jọ́ tá a pàdé gbẹ̀yìn lórí ètò yìí.
Ó gbègede o.
Akọni obìnrin.
Fàkọyọ.
Lórí ìkànnì tá a wà yìí OSBC 104.5 FM.
Ní obìnrin.
Alóore ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ yìí.
Ní ayé abẹ́ olùdásílẹ̀ ajínrere tó rí àánú gbà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọlọ́run adúpẹ́ o. Àìṣe àbárámọ̀ òre jẹ adúpẹ́. Lẹ́yìn lágbà náà ta fi ọpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. À ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ènìyàn lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé lágbà tí ẹ̀ máa ń gbọ́ wa tí ẹ̀ sì máa fi ọkàn bá wa lọ lórí ètò yìí. Akínyìn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀kú àdúró tí o. Ẹ̀kú etí gbọ́ wa. Àtúgbẹ́ lónìí o. Mọ̀mọ́ wa tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ nípa wọn tipẹ́tipẹ́ tẹ̀ tún ń gbọ́ nípa wọn báyìí. Mọ̀mọ́ wa tí wọ́n rí àánú gbà. Mọ̀mọ́ mi ajínrere àgbà Matilda Fáríndé. Tí wọ́n jẹ́ olùdásílẹ̀ àjọ pàtàkì akọni obìnrin tó kárí ayé. Ojúlówó àwọn akọni obìnrin ni o. Kì í ṣe akọni obìnrin olóòórùn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ nínú fọ́nrán yẹn.
Wọ́n fàkọyọ
Mọ̀mọ́ mi ajínrere Matilda Fáríndé wọ́n ń bẹ́ mí yìí. Gbogbo àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n bá wọn wá láti ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ kan tàbí òmíràn wọn náà tẹ̀lé wọn wá. Fúnra bá abáríkà máa dáko wọn ó kọ wọn nìkan ó tó ṣètò lọ́tọ̀. Mọ̀mọ́ wa ajínrere àgbà Matilda Fáríndé mo kí yín o.
Kò sí paru.
Mọ̀mọ́ wà ń bì yìí èmi pẹ̀lú wọn ní àjọmọ̀ jù ú síra wa àjọmọ̀ wú kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ àmọ̀ wú kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ rẹ̀ àmọ̀ wú dégbò. Àmọ̀ wú dégbò ń bò.
Ọdún mẹ̀kúnnù àjìjàgbara fún òpó pẹ̀lú ọmọ òrukàn.
Òun náà lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wọn.
Lẹ́yìn àwọn ọ̀dọ́
gbogbo náà náà la mọ̀ tí àjọ brefment gbogbo alamọ̀ tí wọ́n dúró fún ìgbé ayé àlàáfíà ìgbé ayé takọtabo ìgbé ayé àlàáfíà lágbàní nímọ̀ràn.
ó ní obìnrin èyí gbègede o.
wọ́n ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún opó àkàndá ẹ̀dá àti àwọn ọmọ òrukàn.
wọ́n fà kọ́.
orúkọ tó tàn tó kárí ayé lórúkọ àjọ pàtàkì yìí.
obìnrin tó kárí ayé.
ó kárí ayé o kì í ṣe lẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ kùkú ó kárí ayé. owó ní ajíhìnrere àgbà Matilda Fáríndé wọ́n ń bẹ ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ ẹjẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn náà kí màmá mi kẹ́ mọ́bà mọ́mù lómù kẹ́ lè mọ̀ fún wọn. màmá mi ẹ kí àwọn èèyàn ìlú kẹ̀sì fún aládùúgbò àkásìdè ètò.
ara lẹ kú lé o ṣé dáadáa la wà á kú pọ̀pọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ igi yìí ọlọ́run lè gbọ́n àjẹkára máa tún gbogbo wa.
àmín àmín àmín.
ayérayé ọlọ́run yànnà adúpẹ́ agbé ọ̀gá bàbá olùwàgbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa.
àmín.
àwa yìnyín lógo torí pẹ́yìn lọ́ba tó wà níbẹ̀ tẹ̀dẹ̀ sí ń wà títí ayérayé. adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín torí oṣù míì tààmú ìbàbá agbẹ́yìnga pé ohun rere lẹ́yìn ọlọ́run ti pinnu fún wa mú lè ríṣẹ́ olùwàgbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa.
àmín.
ẹ̀mọ́ lóde ọ̀run ọlọ́run mẹ́ta lọ́kan ẹ̀yin lọ́ba tẹ́ dá gbogbo wa sílé ayé a lè sọ pé ara ni wá a dẹ̀ lè sọ nǹkan míì àwa yìí lógo torí pé mú orílẹ̀-èdè bá wa túnṣe olùwàgbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa.
àmín.
torí pé ẹni nàìjíríà tuntun ń bọ̀ bàbá ọ̀nà tẹ́fẹ́ gbégbá kò yé wà bàbá ayérayé olúwa máa báṣẹ́ lọ.
àmín.
káláyọ̀ ká sì lè máa yìn.
àmín.
Jésù olúwa wa.
àmín àmín lórúkọ Jésù.
hallelujah.
àkàndé timothy olúfunṣọ́ media ministry ló ṣagbátẹrù ẹ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ márùn tó kí pọ́pọ́ fún gbogbo ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tọwọ́ wọn dí púpọ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n ń gbòǹgbà àti ní ìmọ̀ sí tí wọ́n sì tún ara wọn kì fún ìpele gíga nínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ márùn yìí láti kọ́ wa ní àwọn ìjìnlẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ láti gba ìwé ẹ̀rí lẹ́yìn ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn olùkọ́ lọ́pọlọ pípé tó tún jẹ́ ẹni ẹ̀mí ní wòlíì tàbí ṣẹ́rán sí ìran wa yìí wòlíì Fúnṣọ́ Àkàndé Òkòsòdì láti dá wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò sẹ́ni tí ó la ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìkọjá tí ò ní gba ìdáwọlé àti ìfàmìíràn tó ga nínú iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́.
ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàrin ọjọ́ 11 sí ọjọ́ 15 oṣù kejìlá ọdún tá a wà yìí.
nílé ẹ̀kọ́ iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ wa Christ Pillar Bible College International tó wà ní òpópónà Ìbàdàn Ìwó Òṣogbo Ìkòròtà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ó kọ́kọ́ pàdé ní orí òkè bàbá àbíyẹ ẹ̀dẹ ẹgbẹ̀rún náírà lówó ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ́ ìforúkọsílẹ̀ ààyè Sunday ẹjẹ́ náà sì tún wà fún àlàyé ẹ pè 0703-680-9464 tàbí 08034551016 ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó jinlẹ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ márùn-ún tí Àkàndé Timothy Olúfunṣọ́ media ministry ṣagbátẹrù ẹ̀ yóò ti lọ lágbára jù.
àwọn yìí ṣe olóòórùn abiyamọ gidi ni wọ́n abiyamọ abọ̀já gbọ́rọ̀.
bó ṣe jẹ́ náà la gbọ́ o.
àkọ̀rọ̀ dùn mẹ́kúnnú.
owó ìdájọ́ ìyá àgbà Matilda Fáríndé wọ́n ti kí àwọn sì fún aládùúrà. òní jẹ́ ọjọ́ tó lápẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọjọ́ kìíní ní inú oṣù kẹjọ.
fún ìdàgbàsókè àwùjọ.
bá a ṣe ń bọ́ sínú oṣù tuntun yìí oore wa lọ́tún lọ́nà wọn mọ̀ ṣe o.
fún ìdílé aláyọ̀.
òmù wọn tí ìrora àgbà Matilda Fáríndé wọ́n ti fi ẹnu àṣẹ wọ́n ti fi wí ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọlọ́run ló pe àwọn ọlọ́run ló pe àwọn bí máa sọ pé ọlọ́run pe èmi ọ̀nà ìbùnmí ọlọ́run pè mí sí ibi ọlọ́run pè mí sí náà lẹ ti ń gbọ́ èmi yìí.
obìnrin tó kárí ayé.
ẹ̀mí nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́lọ́run ti pe àwọn nínú ara lọ́lọ́run ti pè mí pé kí n máa ṣe yìí. ṣé mo pé lọ́wọ́ lálàáfíà èèyàn tí ń parọ́ náà ń gan ọ̀gbádùn. lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ají ìrere àgbà Matilda Fáríndé a ti fẹ́ kán lójú àgbà mi ètò báyìí bá a bá wí nítorí pé ìgbáyégbádùn ó jẹ́ nǹkan eléyìí tó ṣe kókó nínú tí àjọ yìí tó kó sínú àjọ akọni obìnrin tó kárí ayé mọ̀mọ́ bí nǹkan bá wá rí báyìí ọ̀nà wo là á gbà nítorí wípé lọ́tún lọ́sì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwa ènìyàn ìlú gbogbo àlà ń pariwo lọ́tún lọ́sì a sì rí wípé wúrà tí ó wá ń di nǹkan tó ń ṣàǹfààní fáwọn èèyàn yóò kọ́kọ́ la inú iná kọjá ná bí nǹkan bá wá rí báyìí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ tí a wá ń wò wípé bóun ló ṣe rí bóun ló ṣe dà yìí ìgbésẹ̀ wo wa la lè gbé nínú ilé bóyá lọ́kọ láya ni o ní baba lọ́mọ ni o fẹ́gbọ́n lábúrò ni o nínú ilé tá a fi lè gbé ayé tá a fi lè ráyé ìrọ̀rùn gbé tí òfin ní náà sí gbogbo òun sọnù ilé.
ẹ ṣe olóòtú
ìbéèrè tẹ́bíèrè yẹn ó ṣe pàtàkì ó ṣe kókó ọ̀nà oríṣiríṣi la lè gbà jẹ́ pé a fi lè la ìṣòro yìí kọjá torí inú ìṣòro ni Nàìjíríà wà báyìí àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú pé ká là kọjá náà àwọn náà ò sún wọn ró bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀nà tí mo mọ̀ jẹ́ pé a lè gbà ni pé ká fi sùúrù ṣe é ó ti gba sùúrù báyìí àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ni kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn tí èèyàn bá ní sùúrù tó bá sọ pé torí pé Nàìjíríà ò fararọ ó lọ parẹ́ á jẹ̀bi láyé yóò tún wá jẹ̀bi lọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù ṣe o pàápàá àwa obìnrin nílé ọkọ wa ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù bá àwọn ọkọ wa yìí lò torí pé àwọn náà in fact wọ́n gbìyànjú wọ́n gbìyànjú gbogbo nǹkan bá fi sílẹ̀ bó jẹ́ náírà kan ni ẹ jẹ́ ká mánéèjì ẹ̀ ká fi ọgbọ́n ṣe ká fọgbọ́n ṣe olórin kan ní báyìí kọ́ ni ó máa rí lọ bí ó ṣe máa rí lọ kọ́ leléyìí Ọlọ́run ń bá iṣẹ́ lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run ń bá iṣẹ́ lọ ẹ kọ sílẹ̀ lẹ́ni pé ẹ gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi Ọlọ́run ní òun bá iṣẹ́ lọ ó ní Nàìjíríà tuntun ń bọ̀ ó ní yóò sì ṣojú gbogbo wa
àmín àmín
fún ìdí èyí ẹ dákun mo rọ̀ wá ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù ṣe o ká dẹ̀ máa kún fún àdúrà fún àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn tó ń ṣe orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn tó ń ṣe ìpínlẹ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ because àdúrà ni wọ́n nídìí àdúrà ni o ká dẹ̀ máa bẹ Ọlọ́run gbogbo because èmi mọ̀ wípé àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n omi orílẹ̀-èdè tó tòrò wọ́n ń dàrú wọ́n ń wú kọ́lọ́hún bá wa palẹ̀ wọn mọ́ àbá yes kọ́lọ́hún palẹ̀ wọn mọ́ kómi orílẹ̀-èdè tó tòrò kó lè tòrò
kó lè rú
mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù múlé wa dání ẹ bá wa bẹ àwọn ọmọ wa ẹ ní káwọn náà ní sùúrù bó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀tà lèèyàn fẹ́ tà ní kó tà á iye èrè tó bá jẹ kó jẹun bẹ̀ kó mu ẹ má jẹ́ ká kánjú ẹ má jẹ́ ká wá owó tìpátìkùkù mo fẹ́ lówó tìpátìkùkù mo ní láti ṣe ẹ dákun torí Ọlọ́run àárín wàhálà yìí náà la gbọ́ tí obìnrin ní ọmọkùnrin méjì òun àti ọmọ ẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n wá gbìyànjú wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ lówó èèyàn wo lẹ fẹ́ lò ìyá ní kán lo ọ̀kan náà àwọn ó ní káwọn méjì lo àwọn kan lo àbígbẹ̀yìn ẹ wo ìyá abiyamọ ní Ọlọ́run wọ́n dẹ̀ mú àbígbẹ̀yìn yẹn lóòótọ́ wọ́n sì pa ìyá náà ló lọ ra oògùn tí wọ́n fún ọmọ yẹn tó fi kú pé kán pa wọ́n ti yọ ohun tán ní yọ lára ẹ̀ ibi tán ti fẹ́ lọ gbókun ẹ̀ kán lọ ṣe mọ́ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe lọ́wọ́ ti mú wọn ìyá tó bí ọmọ ẹ dákun abiyamọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbomijé lójú mi níjọ́ tí mo rí abiyamọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù ṣe ká dẹ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ wa ọwọ́ àwa la nílé àwọn ọkùnrin yìí ń sá eré kiri pé bá ṣe máa jẹ bá ṣe máa mu àwa múlé dání ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sùúrù ṣe ewúro tá à ń gbó adùn ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ká ní sùúrù Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè á dẹ̀ fún wa lẹ́mìí tó yẹ pé àá fi ní sùúrù o.
àmín 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 àmín.
akọni obìnrin tó.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn mú ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ tí mo wọ̀ ní ajíhìnrere àgbà Màtídà Fárìndé sọ. níbi nǹkan bá rí báyìí bó bá rí báyìí. wọ́n ní pé àwọn èrò ni pé bò la wá ṣe fẹ́ rìn bó bá rí báyìí.
àwọn yàtọ̀ sí párùpárù.
wọ́n ló ti gba sùúrù ó ti di ẹ̀kọ́ gbóná o sùúrù ní ń fẹ́ o.
ìdí ni wọ́n.
ó ní à ṣe sùúrù ni àwa wá gbogbo bí a ṣe máa dọ́gbọ́n àwa máa dọ́gbọ́n gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ ìrìn àjò wa a máa dọ́gbọ́n bí ó ṣe jọra wọn. àwa máa mánéèjì ẹ̀ gbogbo tí a bá nílò àwa máa fọgbọ́n a máa ṣàmúlò rẹ̀.
fún ìdàgbàsókè àwùjọ.
bí àsìkò kan bá wà báyìí tí à ń jọ̀ wọ́n a sì ń bọ̀ wá jọ̀pọ̀ wọ́n ní kò ní lọ títí o. wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run ló sọ fáwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ká lọ kọ́ọ́lẹ̀ ṣé ká má pàrọ̀ tọrọ wa jẹ màmá mi ajíhìnrere àgbà Màtídà Fárìndé wọn ò bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ kan rí tí màmá bá fi lè sọ wípé Ọlọ́run ló wí bẹ́ẹ̀ kódà èmi ètò ìsiyèméjì lórí ẹ̀ mọ́ yàtọ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mọ̀mọ́ bá ń bá mi ṣàwàdà láàrin ọmọ sí ìyá ọ̀rọ̀ àwàdà ó yàtọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí mọ̀mọ́ bá fi lè sọ lójúlówó ọ̀rọ̀ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí o Ọlọ́run ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi kódà èmi fi ṣe é o.
ojúlówó ni wọ́n o.
ogun adé mi pẹ́ bá lọ́dà náà jíjáde lọ ń jáde o má fò títì o béèyàn bá dẹ̀jà tó fò títì ọ̀kadà ó sì gbà á. bó ṣe jẹ́ ni mo sọ o. ẹ wá mọ̀ gbọ́ gbogbo apápátá nínú ìdílé aláyọ̀ tá a ti ń gbọ́ra wa ọ̀rọ̀ láti gbọ́ yìí o àádá sí ètò lónìí ṣùgbọ́n kó tó di pé àádá sí ó ní ibìkan tí mò ń tún gbé mọ̀ náà mi lọ àti gbọ́ èyí wípé gbígbà bá rí báyìí tó wọ́n dàbí ẹni pé nǹkan fẹ́ lọ tísẹ́tísẹ́ wọ́n ní ká mọ̀ ṣe àdúrà fún àwọn adarí nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ká mọ̀ ṣàdúrà fún gómìnà wa àti gbogbo àwọn ẹmẹ̀wà wọn gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè àti gbogbo àwọn ẹmẹ̀wà wọn tí wọ́n bá wọn sásòsì látàrí kó lè bá àjọ wọn ká mọ̀ ṣàdúrà fún ọ wọ́n ní ká tún wá wò gàràgà ká kọjá lọ sókè lọ́rùn ká lọ́ọ́ ṣàdúrà fún ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu gàgàbá àwọn ọmọ olódòdó wọ́n ní ká ṣàdúrà fún o wọ́n ní adìẹ wọn ń làágùn ìyẹn ni ìjẹ́ àmọ́ wọ́n ní kó lè bá a dá náà ni wípé Ọlọ́run ti sọ fáwọn wípé Nàìjíríà tuntun tí ó dáa tí ó rọ ìmí àtẹ̀yìn lọ́rùn Nàìjíríà náà ó ń bọ̀ láìpẹ́ wọ́n ní àbúrò ní ká máa ṣe mo wá gbọ́ nǹkan kan òun tún lọ sábàlá bí mo gbọ́ nǹkan kan wọ́n ní ètò kan ń bọ̀ tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ tara yín gbé kalẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn obìnrin ní àìpẹ́ ní kọ̀pẹ́ kò jìnnà mo gbọ́ ni mo wá ní òun gbé sáfẹ́fẹ́ ní bá a yànnà náà màmá irú ètò wo ni kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀.
ẹ ṣe olóòtú yìí kì í ṣe obìnrin nìkan ètò yẹn á jáde nínú ọdún yìí náà ni àwọn ọmọ òrukàn àwọn tí ò rọ́wọ́ àwọn obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n rọ́wọ́ họrí kì í ṣèmi nìkan ni mo fẹ́ gbé dìde a fẹ́ gbé dìde at least ẹ bá rí ibì kan ìlú kan bóyá Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó ni àbí Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó ọ̀ṣọ́ lọ́dọọdún ó ní iye ọmọ wọn tó máa ń ró lágbára lọ́dọọdún nílùú yẹn a fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun at least káwọn èèyàn yẹn lè tó bí 1000 gbogbo wa pápátá gbogbo ẹni tó rí ọwọ́ rí jẹ ẹni tó yẹ pé ilẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun yìí ó fọre fún lájijọ́ máa gbé ètò yìí wọ́n fẹ́ rú àwọn obìnrin àtàwọn abarapá àtàwọn opó afẹ́rú wọn ní agbára.
kò sọ́kùnrin bẹ̀ rárá.
ọkùnrin wà ń bẹ̀ wọn níwọ̀n ìgbà tọkùnrin ti wà ní èso akọni obìnrin dandan ni kí a gbọ́dọ̀ fa àwọn ọkùnrin lẹ̀ àwọn lórí wa.
ìlànà wo ló fẹ́ gbà bó lẹ ṣe fẹ́ tó ìgbà wo ló bẹ̀rẹ̀.
olóòtú ẹ̀ ń kọ́ ọ́ bọ̀ mí lẹ́nu.
àwọn èèyàn ti ọkàn àwọn èèyàn ti mọ ẹ̀dá tòlótòló.
àṣàmọ̀ pé kọ́ tó sọdún yìí náà ká tó sọdún.
kọ́dún tó parí.
a ti ń sá eré sókè sódò báyìí.
Ọlọ́run bá wa ṣe Ọlọ́run bá wa ṣe.